day. From Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, it's Week 17 of the NFL on EA Sports. Colts taking on Matt Ryan and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
First opened back in 2008. There's a look at Lucas Oil Stadium here in downtown Indy. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Indianapolis Colts. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we take a look at the Colts entering play. The losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be...
Here we go. The final week of the NFL season. Week 17 is underway. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They'll be led out by their 35-year-old quarterback in his 13th season in the NFL, the former MVP Matt Ryan.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
Only a couple there, as he'll be brought down about the 28.
At the 28-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Ryan, he'll get this one complete to Davis.
Ryan's pass.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
First down, Jaguars.
Mixon with a first down carry. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. 38-yard line, 2nd and 11. They go play action with Ryan. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. A loss of 1, now a loss of 2, and they're staring at a 3rd and 13. 3rd and long. It's Ryan. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. It kind of works like a sack for the defense here.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. Leading them out, the man known as Danny Dimes, their 2nd-year quarterback from Duke, Daniel Jones. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
I read something prepping for this game that he said prior to, and I think he really said it a few months ago, where he talked about he wants to have the type of season that at the end, he's buying gifts for all the guys who have helped him along the way. And I know that the team wants to hold him to that and really get into his wallet. But that's what good leadership gives you. You know, at the end of the season, because you've done a great job, QB, he's usually the guy who springs for the good stuff.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 6.
Now Jones on 3rd down. He'll set up the screen to McCoy. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That'll go as a pickup of 8. Here's McCoy. And not much of an opening there as he's only going to get this to about the 32.
He's tackled at the
Javon Hargrave there on the stop.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Off play action. Jones. And his throw here's incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Yards to go.
From the gun, Jones. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
Barry on to punt as he gets this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt, and the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the shotgun, Ryan looking for Crowder, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. So they've got the football, and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
Hey, it's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Here's Jones on 1st down. Throw left side complete. That's McCoy. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, it's McCoy. He will push his way down to about the 14. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now. Now Jones. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's Clement. And he takes it in for a Colts score. Corey Clement, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Colts are going to take a first-quarter lead. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Dan Bailey now for the extra point. And this is good to make it 7-0 Indy. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. On the return, it's Tariq Cohen. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
On the return, the Jaguars take over 1st and 10.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
From them, that's their team that the penalty's going against, but you and I both know they're going to take care of the quarterback.
Now an open man, that's the tight end Gesicki. It's complete. It's a gain of 7, and it'll be a 2nd down.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Now Joe Mixon.
39-yard line.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
Joe Mixon.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
At the 35-yard line. A 4-yard pickup on the play. And
from the gun, it's Ryan. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing again. Ryan. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
Gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Ryan. The Colts D sticking to their assignments, and that brings up 4th.
Intended for Joe Mixon.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
The kick by Lutz is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
Jaguars 3.
These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Now Jones is hit. He lost the football.
The pass. A fumble on the play.
Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession.
And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety.
Result of the
And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender.
Ooh.
To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. And remember, following the safety, you give the football up as well, and they free kick it from the 20 now. That's taken on the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. And once again, this Colts defense stops him behind the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
And it's 3rd down.
3rd and 2, now Ryan. Now a short one to Gesicki. And he will have a Jaguars first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. On first down, Ryan. Crowder's got it over the middle. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and
to throw again on 2nd down. Ryan. That's complete as he goes right back to Crowder.
Complete to
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
8-yard pickup. First down, Jaguars.
From the gun again to Mixon. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. In on the stop defensively, Raekwon McMillan.
No gain on the play. 2nd and
looking to throw on 2nd down. Ryan. They'll find the rookie from Clemson, T. Higgins. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
It's a gain of 20. And a Jaguar first down.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They go back to the ground now with Mixon. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
With the score, Colts 7, Jaguars 5.
Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on third down. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. The Colts D sticking to their assignments, and that brings up fourth.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. That took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
And Lutz puts this one through. And with that, they'll take a 1-point lead here in the second. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, Parker, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find one to get you to the end zone, get you 6?
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll take to their self-scouting report. Every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups. Check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
Call it a gain of 5, and it's a second down.
Brings up second and 5.
Operating from the gun, Jones. Caught right side, Tate.
Jones pass.
They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down.
On the play. Brings up third and 4.
From the gun on third down, Jones. That'll be caught. Rager with it. First target, first catch, and a first down.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. Third and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And there's a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12. Now a first down carry here from McCoy. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It's the veteran Justin Houston who got in there to make the stop. Throwing on second and 14. Jones got his man, Robbie Anderson.
Jones pass.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
Brings up third and 4.
Jones now from the gun on third down. Going to go to Clement here out of the backfield. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short.
Offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
10. Jaguars 8.
So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
At their own
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want a drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants a drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
Jacksonville.
Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Jaguar linemen might have moved. That's going to set him back 5 yards. After the penalty, it's Mixon. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. Jerry Hughes on the stop.
49-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 12.
On 2nd and 12, Ryan. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
5 yards on the
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. From the gun, Ryan. Now a short one to Gesicki. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a 1st down as well.
1st down, Jaguars.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. They had 3 tight ends in on that set, and they were really good at blocking for their running back.
And give them a lot of credit because in football nowadays, tight ends coming out of college often don't block very often. These guys have really developed into superior blockers, and that's why they use them in this formation so often.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 3.
Ryan now to throw on 3rd down. The Colts D sticking to their assignments, and that brings up 4th. Another good drive, Charles, but it looks like another that might end in a field goal try.
They've made some nice plays. They've given themselves opportunities, but as you noted, another field goal attempt coming up. And that's not how they want to end drives. They've got to figure out what's the final touch that they need to push it across the goal line.
Yeah, still yet to find the end zone. So he's been a busy man here in this 1st half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. On 2nd down, it's McCoy. And he'll power his way up near the 25. And it looks like a pickup of 6. That leaves him with 7 yards to go on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Moving from his tight end spot there.
Do you think that perhaps the play call was for him?
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. Operating from the gun. Jones over the middle, complete. That's McCoy. And this will not get close to the 1st down marker as he's brought down at the 26. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
25-yard line.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he powers his way up past the 30.
Number 28, Joe.
There to bring him down, Avery Jones. 4 receivers to keep tabs on here. 3 of them to the right side on 2nd and 5. Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
1st down, Jacksonville.
From the gun. Ryan, they will find Davis. That's complete.
Ryan's pass.
A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Davis.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this 1st half of action.
At the 40.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on. They're looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. Let it run when it's picked. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. How about the the big boys snagging one. You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
Jones from the gun, he'll throw. Quickly to Gronkowski, that's caught. And he's got this down to the 35. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Throwing Jones, and that's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Here's a throw caught by Gronkowski. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. A second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Operating from the gun. Jones found his target. It's Anderson. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. From the gun, Jones. This will be caught just inside the 10. They'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 2nd down now, it's McCoy. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. With Sean McCoy with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Colts are going to jump back in front. That could be an important swing right there. Touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
Here's Bailey now for the extra point. And that'll make this a 6-point game. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it ends with a LaShawn McCoy touchdown run.
Jaguars.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Dan Bailey set to kick off.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Yep, he's got a man. Complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A gain there of 30 big ones. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
A 54-yard attempt.
And that is no good. He gave it a good run. That wasn't more than a foot or so wide to the left. And this score will stay right where it is.
Jaguars 11.
Listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it.
And this will be caught at the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you as always. Welcome into our final regular season edition of our Halftime Report. Playoff lives hanging in the balance as we take you around the NFL one final time. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Drops this one off to McCoy underneath. And he is going to have a Colts first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
And they're going jet sweep. Here's Tate. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis first down.
I think the reason this play is so successful is not just the blocking at the point of attack, but how about the speed at which he takes the handoff? He's in motion already, so he's not coming from a flat start like a running back often is. He's in a full run by the time he gets the football.
7 yards, the pickup there. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. They'll run it with McCoy. And he is close to a first down as he's tackled at the Jaguars 35. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
10 at the 35-yard line.
And they'll keep it on the ground with McCoy. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
McCoy. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
LaShawn McCoy. That's good for a Colts.
So after the run by McCoy, here's another 1st and 10.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
On the keeper, it's Jones. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Daniel Jones.
He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the first. Now Jones operating from the gun. This is caught. Gronkowski.
Jones pass.
And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. That catch good for only a couple. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Expect this from the visiting team when playing indoors, but not the home team.
They're supposed to get all the advantages, right? The home crowd's supposed to help them. They forgot where they were, perhaps.
After the penalty, it's McCoy. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
3rd and goal.
Operating from the gun. Jones. That's complete right around the 8. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. That pass play good for 7, but it still brings up a 4th and goal.
4-yard attempt.
Bailey's kick is good. And that will make this a 9-point lead.
20. Jaguars 11.
Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter. And he will find his big tight end over the middle.
Complete.
The end result, 21 yards.
A gain of 21.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
First down, Jacksonville.
From the gun, Ryan. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Jack Crawford racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
For the field goal.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
Jaguars 14.
It can be a thankless job sometimes to be a kicker, but they're thanking him right now. That's now 4 field goals. He's kept them in the game.
He sure has, and that offense has got to find its rhythm because I'm not sure that just kicking field goals is going to allow them to win this game.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Yeah, boy, it is tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and
operating from the gun. Jones.
pass.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. From the gun, Jones. Incomplete, nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
Now Ryan on 1st down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. They'll run on 1st down. Nixon, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing on 2nd down. Ryan. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes.
And that's the second sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
It's a pickup of
14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a fourth down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air, and sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect.
Here's Jones, throwing on first down. Going to drop this off to McCoy, complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll make it second down.
at the 13-yard line.
1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They go now to McCoy. He's seen a ton of action this afternoon. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Jones firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
8-yard line.
Jones now on 1st and 10. This ball complete to Rager. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 30.
From the gun, Jones. Open right side, complete to Rager. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. This is McCoy. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd.
Operating from the gun, Jones. It's complete. He's got a block. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 34-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the gun, Jones. It's brought in left side by Tate. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
They go back to the ground with McCoy. And he'll be pulled down as a penalty flag will rein in as well, and that would appear to be a face mask.
Face mask. Defense.
Boy, a tight game like this, 4th quarter, personal foul penalties, a no-no.
Yeah, we know the emotions are running high. The tensions are the same. Who can control them best could ultimately win it.
So now after the face mask penalty, here's 1st and goal. Jones from the gun, he'll throw. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Matt Ioannidis in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Operating from the gun, Jones. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now.
3rd and goal.
From the gun, Jones. The quick slant caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. They tried to let the fullback pound it in between the tackles, but he stopped up short. And the Jaguars are able to come up with a goal line stand. Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle Juszczyk. And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line.
Tackle made at his own 2-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Right back to Juszczyk again. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 8. He finds his target. It's Crowder. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. First down. From the shotgun, Ryan uncorks one for Davis. Oh, so close to an interception. Read that beautifully. Got his hands on it, couldn't get it. And it's 2nd down.
Coverage there by Earl Thomas.
To throw again, Ryan. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Complete. Coverage defensively by Jeff.
To throw on 3rd down, Ryan. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down. Again, Ryan. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Complete.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Jack Crawford in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Another try after the first down sack. Ryan got an open man. It's QT.
Complete to Kiki QT. A 7-yard gain on the play.
This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough task here, though. 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Ryan. Keeps himself upright. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jerry Hughes make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
It'll be a 41-yard punt, give him 5 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
At their own 29-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock now with McCoy. The tackle by Matthew Ioannidis. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. They'll go again to McCoy. Nine yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That's good for a Colt.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Now Jones on first down. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's 2nd down. Throwing again. Ryan. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They face a critical third down now, needing a score here in the late going. Crowder's got it over the middle. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. Here's Ryan. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Coverage defensively by Jeff Okuda.
They go play action now. Ryan. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Coverage defensively by Jeff Okuda.
Throwing now is Ryan. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Colts are going to take over with a football. They'll start the drive with a carry by McCoy. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Now a timeout called for by the defense as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. Again, it's McCoy. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And they will take a knee here. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. And they'll indeed take a knee. So 1st and 2nd down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. They will take the knee here, and they will finish this regular season with a victory. Here's Jordan Berry now. He's been terrific so far. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Here comes Cohen. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for the Colts, they do get the victory here in the season finale, but it was altogether a disappointing season as they wind up at 6 and 10. And by just about all accounts, not the type of year they were hoping to have. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, despite the loss here, they're going to wind up with a very good 11-5 overall mark. And as division champs, they will host a playoff game next week in the wild card round. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.